I'm going to walk you guys through our new template or skin, as we call them, which is Quantum Leap. So this will be kind of neat and important for even current partners, future partners, competitors. Hello, greetings. How are you? I'm sure we'll see this all pop up. First things first, if you want to see Quantum Leap, you can go to Detailer's Roadmap, and right under our designs, you can see Quantum Leap is on the bottom as they're just starting. I'm sure we'll move it to the top, and you can view the Quantum Leap skin. But the reason I'm talking about it is that there's a little bit of where the market's going, and we're super excited to bring Quantum Leap out. It's doing a few things that you might want to consider for your own website, whether you have one with us already, one, or you just do your own, and it's not a problem. I'm going to show you a couple of those things. So one is Quantum Leap. A lot of people tend to like black sites, so we tend to focus on black, and it really kind of makes a lot of the conversion techniques, get a free estimate, call us now, some brand recognition. It's really poised. Shout out to Billy at Presidential Detailing down in Tampa. He was the one that actually provided some of the photos for us, so this is a perfect example of why a great photography can really sing the story of your website and do a lot of work for you. So things like we're kind of showcasing this website as what we consider is like a near perfect site. So immediately telling what ceramic coating can do. My favorite is like the paint correction page. About this numerous times, whether you have a site with us or not. This is not exclusive to Quantum Leap. Is things like these before and after sliders of really just showing people exactly what you do and what you offer. Obviously, we're big fans of showing people, the actual people installing coatings and paint corrections and paint protection film versus just having a finished car. Probably why I'm most excited about Quantum Leap. One is on the mobile version. A big one we always hear is, can I showcase my photos and not have text on the top? The reason we've kind of traditionally have avoided in the past is Google actually has like a thing with what's called the H1 heading. It wants that H1 heading as close to the top to tell users and stuff like that. And so it's actually an SEO technique. It's not to be annoying. So there's like a minimum bar that we have to hit, and we actually hit that with that while still showing a visual image at the top. So it's kind of this like touch base, how not easily do we want to do it? So with that, we've kind of hit that minimum SEO bar, and then we can still show great imagery during that without having any text over that. And I know that that's been something that some customers been wanting. The page that I'm probably most excited about is really a page that we think a lot of our partners will be asking for in the near future or as of today. And so we kind of pitch this as like a signature package page, a new car protection page. And so this does require it to be in a sitemap. So potentially in the future, you might be able to add this as a small piece to a site. It's kind of somewhat time intensive. So right now we do require this as a full page add-on. So we do our full SEO. We do all this, but basically this is the signature package where you can click on something. It'll show you an interior coating, maybe a 2-stage paint correction, PPF, ceramic coating, maybe it's window tinting. Maybe you have different variations of these as well, and a couple different styles of those signature packages. There's a couple guys that do have them. I'll show you one in kind of real use spot. So Maryland Auto Spa's got it as well, and a couple other guys. So we've been kind of toying around with it. Once again, that hotspot feature is really intended to sell more than just a simple coating. It's kind of intended to sell PPF. Spent a lot of time working on that for the Quantum Leap package so that it's actually super easy to use on mobile and it's super fast. That's just our biggest thing is we always want to make sure our websites are about as fast as we can get them. And my preview system, I'm sure won't won't populate this right, but we wanted it to be as easy as possible on the mobile side as well. So that's a signature package page, and that is like I said, if this is people want to go to a shop and they want to get a coding in a PPF. Now, instead of having people go to like 3 different variations, 3 different pages that they have to go, you can kind of really point them to, here's my kind of one all be all solution. If you're asking for this, if you are a current partner and you do have this and you want a signature package, my team really kind of doesn't necessarily know what it's called, but to Patrick at 8-Bit Creative, and he can add it for you. Once again, Patrick at 8-Bit Creative, or you can just text us. But we're calling these like new car protection pages or signature pages, and it's this whole hotspot system. Once again, it's time intensive. So we typically do about 800 to 1,000 words of SEO writing and go from there. So Quantum Leap is our newest style. Kind of real dark, real to be real people who have great photography. Suggest this style if you are just shooting interiors or exteriors of cars. You're probably not going to get a great finished result out of this website. This is a pretty highly visual website. And so if you don't have photos, you're not a great photographer, if you don't take good photos, if you're not interested in paying, I would probably not do this template, if I'm being completely honest. This skin that we made, it's just really intended to blow the visuals off. We're doing things like hidden accordions to make stuff a little bit more tighter when people go to the website on a mobile view. Bringing in Tesla specialist pages. I've been talking about that for a long time. So if you want to see where that is, once again, you can go to detailersroadmap.com and just go to our designs under web design, and you'll see it right here on this bottom right. And that's kind of our latest and greatest that we're kind of throwing things at it. What we're seeing, this came out of a lot of testing with current partners. So all the partners that were involved with this, I truly appreciate it. And we'll go from there. So if there's any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. How was my time in the sun? My time in the sun, I'll be sure to answer that. My time in the sun was, I got sun poisoning and I got a fever. That's how my sun time was. I'm tan, but that's about it. So that's Quantum Leap. Like I said, I think the biggest takeaway from Quantum Leap is that you could really pull those signature packages and really multiple sell a lot of things to one customer. If it was me, if I was trying to sell, if I was building a signature package page, I would tell you to give us 2, maybe the most 3. So if you say, hey, I'll put one up together, you're tan, but what cost? The cost was clearly 104-degree fever. That was the cost. I would say if you're doing signature packages or new car protection packages, really give the customers, 2 to 3 options. So I'm going to pull this out here. Oh no, this is where the stream went to shit. So when you go to this signature package, we kind of laid out what we think might be the more perfect way to do it. So, a paint protection film, a ceramic coating, there's probably some prep and detail in there. And then maybe a secondary one having with tint or something like that. If I would probably offer like a front end only, and then maybe with like the second one being a, protection package with like, you could technically do like something like, I'm losing my mind today. It's that sun, like a track pack with window tint or something as a second. You should always give someone a couple reasons to bump up either tier of quality or in tier of coverage. So that kind of the big thing. I think the signature package, new car protection, but you can call this page whatever you want, by the way. You can call it elite packages. You can call it the roadmap package. It doesn't matter. We're just giving you guys some options. So that's the whole MO. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be sure to answer some questions in the group, and we'll go from